Good morning, it's great to be with you. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning, there's lots of work to do. Good morning to you. Good morning, my friends. Happy day to you. Let's find out what day it is. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday, days of the week. So yesterday was Tuesday, there's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. Let's count how many days there have been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our friend number 15. And it is a bright, sunshiny day today, and the season is spring. Repeat after me. Today is Wednesday, the 15th of April, 2020. Let's just scoot that out of the way. So, my friends, our last time we met, we were talking about the planets. We know our planet, the one we're living on right now, is named Planet Earth. Planet Earth. But is Planet Earth the only planet in our solar system? No, it's not. There are many other planets. So let's see if I could bring this over without it falling down. Hold still, planets. Okay, so we have our planets. We'll talk about these first. This is our sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then this little guy right here is the next one. Can you see that? It's red, Mars. And then we'll also talk about this one with rings. See the rings around it? Saturn, it's big, a very large planet. And then after Saturn, oh, how could I forget? Before we even get to Saturn, we have Jupiter. See if we can get this big Jupiter. Whoa, it's big. Look how big it is. Look how big this planet is. And then Saturn. So, we sang a song yesterday where we learned about how planets go around the sun. All the planets do. Our Earth does, and all the planets do too. But they're all different distances away from the sun. So first there's Mercury, and then Venus, and then Earth, and then Mars, and then Jupiter, and then Saturn. Let's sing our song to learn about them. Scooch out of the way there, planets. You stay there. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Let's do it. Mercury, number 1. It's the closest to the sun. With a round, round, go around, planets round the sun. Sing about them, everyone. Let's do Venus. Venus bright, number 2. Morning and evening star we view. With a round, round, go around, planets round the sun. Sing about them, everyone. Next is Earth. Planet Earth, number 3. We live on it, you and me. With a round, round, go around, planets round the sun. Sing about them, everyone. Now we're going to get to Mars. Mars, this is something you should know about Mars. Mars is red, very, very red, the color of rust. If you've ever seen rust, you go outside and look at some metal, and it is the color kind of red-brown, and that's the color that Mars is. And so a long time ago, when people saw Mars, they thought it looked mad. So they named it after a Roman god of war, and that's what the next one is. So, planet Mars, number 4, named for a Roman god of war, with the round, round, go around, planets round the sun, sing about them, everyone. Next is Jupiter. Number 5, Jupiter, colored clouds around it stir, with the round, round, go around, planets round the sun, sing about them, everyone. Jupiter is huge. It's so big, our planet Earth could fit inside it so many times. It is a massive, huge planet, and it's got all these different color clouds that swirl all around it. And it's got one big cloud that people call the red eye, because it's big and red and kind of a circle, and it kind of swirls all around the surface of Jupiter. And when you see pictures of Jupiter, a lot of times you'll see that picture of the red eye. Next one is Saturn. Remember, that's the one with the rings. Number 6, big Saturn. Many rings around it turn, with the round, round, go round, planets round the sun, sing about them, everyone. So, we have now learned the names of six planets. Mercury, very close to the sun, very hot. Venus, we can see that one with our eyes, sometimes in the morning and sometimes at night. Usually it looks pretty close to the moon. Mercury, Venus, then Earth. We know about Earth. It's a good place to live. And then Mars is red and little. It's pretty close to us. And you can see it at night too. Jupiter, huge planet, big, big planet. And then Saturn has its special rings. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Whew. That's a lot of planets. We've done a lot of learning so far. So, while we are here, let's do some yoga. So we always start our yoga with our hands at our heart, smelling a flower, blowing out a candle. Raise your mountain peak up. I'm going to scoot back so you can see my mountain peak. Bring your fingertips together. Feel the cold snow on your mountain peak. Smell a flower. Blow out a candle. Maybe you can reach even further up to Mercury or Venus. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bring your hands back down to your heart. Now we'll get into staff pose. Legs are straight, feet pointing straight up, fingers pointing straight forward, back is straight, head is up, smell a flower, blow out a candle, then half butterfly. Flap your butterfly wing. And now, other half of the butterfly. Back to staff pose, straight and tall. And now we'll do full butterfly. Hold on to your feet. Flap your butterfly wings. Maybe you're a butterfly that can flap so far you flap right into outer space. And maybe you'll land on a planet. Which planet would you land on? Maybe Mercury, Venus, maybe you might just stay on planet Earth. And then we'll switch. Grab onto your ankles, push those elbows into your knees, and do some rocking back and forth. Cobbler's pose. Now, sit with your legs straight. Arms, you're going to scoot your arms back a little bit, kind of behind your body. Point your toes and lift your body up. Slide pose. Back down. Back up. Hold it. Back down. Smell a flower. Light a candle. Back up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Maybe we can, instead of counting this time, let's see if we can name the planets. 6 planets. Ready? We'll hold it up and see if we can name them all. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. That's all the ones we've learned. We did that. Let's see if we can stand up and spin around 1 time for 1 rotation of planet Earth. Sitting back down, I have a book to share with you called Noni's Moon by Julia Insero and Lucy Smith. You can see they're looking at the moon. Remember, the moon is the brightest thing in our night sky. Does Earth have 1 moon? Just 1 moon. It was bedtime. The moon was up, and Beanie's mom was tucking her in. Not moon, mom. It was bedtime. The moon was up, and Beanie's mom was tucking her in. I miss Noni, said Beanie. Me too, said Mom. It's hard living away from people we love. So you can see the moon was up, and there's Beanie, and there's her mom tucking her in, and she misses her Noni, which I believe is her grandma. Can we call her? Asked Beanie. Absolutely. Let's call her in the morning. That will be her bedtime. Why is it her bedtime in the morning? Asked Beanie. Because she lives on the other side of the world, said her mom. So when the sun is rising and waking us up, the moon is coming up for Noni. Give her a kiss and a big squeeze, Mom said. Good night, Beanie. I love you to pieces and pieces. So there's the Earth, and when the sun is shining on one side of the Earth, the moon is on the other. It's night on the other side of the moon, or on the other side of the Earth, rather. In the morning, Beanie got dressed, ate breakfast as quickly as she could. Ring, 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 she called her Noni. I miss you, Noni, Beanie said, before Noni could even say hello. I miss you too, dear, laughed Noni. What are you going to do today? So you can see, with Beanie, they're just waking up, and Noni, it's dark outside and the moon is up. She lives on the other side of the world. I have school with Miss Hala. We are painting. Well, that sounds fun, said Noni. When can we see you again? Oh, it will be a while, said Noni. I will see you at Christmas time. But I want to see you every day, said Beanie. Let's think about it. I bet there's some way we can send a message to each other every day. How do you think Beanie's feeling that she can't see her grandma every day? She looks a little sad, huh? And there's her teacher, Miss Hala. The next morning, Beanie jumped out of bed. She raced downstairs. Mom, Dad, I have an idea, she said. But before she could share it, the phone rang. Good morning, Beanie, Noni said. I thought and thought about how we could send a message every day, and I think I found a solution. Noni, I have an idea too. The moon, they said at the same time. There's the moon. They had the same idea. They're going to send a message through the moon? Let's see how this turns out. Laughing, Noni said, I looked up and saw the moon tonight. It was so big and bright that I couldn't stop staring. And then I thought, Beanie gets to see the same exact moon. Yes, Beanie said, I saw it too. So even though they're in different places, they both can see the same moon when it's nighttime. They can both look out their windows, even though they're in different cities and maybe in different countries, and they can see the same moon. So when I go to bed tonight, I can send you a message through the moon, said Noni. Then later, when you see the moon, can send a message back to me. That sounds great, said Beanie. Aren't we smart, said Noni. Beanie laughed. Beanie was so excited to get Noni's message, she could barely concentrate at school. Following dinner and books, Beanie raced upstairs to get ready for bed. Slow down, Beanie, said Mom. Brush your teeth. But I have to get Noni's message, said Beanie. I know, said Mom, but her message will still be there after you've brushed your teeth properly. Beanie finished brushing and got into her pajamas. Let's look at the moon, she said as she climbed up to her window. The moon is covered by a little bit of clouds in this picture. Beanie seems excited to go look at the moon to see if there's a message from Noni. Do you see a message? Asked Mom. I don't know, said Beanie. It just looks like the moon. How about this? Suggested Mom. Close your eyes and think of Noni. What would she say? Beanie closed her eyes and sat quietly. Can you hear her? Shh, said Beanie. I'm listening. After a few minutes, Beanie smiled. She said she loves me and she misses me a lot. It worked, laughed Mom. That's great. Now let's send her one back. But how do I do that? Asked Beanie. So she thought really hard about what her Noni might say. Well, let's close our eyes again and imagine Noni standing right in front of us. What would you say? Beanie thought for a moment and said, I love you and I miss you. I drew a picture of a kitty for you. Opening her eyes, she asked, Is that good? That was wonderful, said Mom. Then she gave her a kiss and a squeeze and said, I love you to pieces and pieces. Noni's going to be so excited to get your message. So you can see there's Beanie closing her eyes, thinking of her Noni, saying, I drew a picture of a kitty for you. I love you. I miss you. Beanie fell into a deep sleep, and before she knew it, she was waking up to the rising sun. Again, she raced downstairs. Can we call Noni to see if she got my message? She asked. Let's finish eating breakfast, and then we can call her, said Mom. Ring, ring. Noni, did you get my message? Did you hear that I drew you a kitty? Noni laughed. I was brushing my teeth, and I saw the moon. I closed my eyes, and I could hear your voice. It was wonderful. I couldn't stop smiling. And I can't wait to see the kitty picture, she said. It worked, yelled Beanie. Let's do this again. I can't wait to go to bed tonight. Noni laughed. Enjoy your day and have fun at school. Bedtime will come soon enough. I will send you another message tonight. So there's Beanie and her whole family eating breakfast. She's so excited to call her Noni to see if she got the message. That day at school, Beanie showed Miss Holla a picture she had drawn. This is Noni's moon, Beanie said. This is how we send messages to each other. I tell her I love her and miss her, and she tells me she loves me too. What a fabulous idea, said Miss Holla. Maybe I could do the same with my sister. She lives far away too. Oh yes, said Beanie. All you have to do is look at the moon and close your eyes and talk. When your sister sees the moon, if she listens very closely, she will hear you. Oh, so she's giving a good idea to her teacher. There's her teacher. And her teacher thinks, maybe I could do that with my sister who lives far away. And there's her sister looking at the moon. Maybe they'll do the same thing. After dinner that night, Beanie chose 3 books and her daddy read all of them. Beanie then went to get ready for bed. Mom, Dad, come quick, yelled Beanie. Mom ran into the room. What's wrong? It's Noni's moon, it's gone. Beanie began to cry. What do you mean it's gone? Asked Mom. So there's Beanie and her dad reading books together, and then she looked up in the sky and couldn't see the moon. Look, said Beanie, it's not in the sky. Mom looked out the window. It was a cloudy night, and there were no stars and no moon to be seen. What are we going to do? How can I send her a message? Mom smiled. Even though you can't see it, the moon is always there. Tonight it's hiding behind some clouds, but you can still send your message, and I bet you will hear Noni's as well. Beanie didn't think her mom was telling the truth, but she was willing to give it a try. So the clouds were covering the moon. How do you think Noni's feeling? Maybe a little sad. Sit here with me and let's see if you can hear Noni. Beanie climbed up into her mom's lap and sat quietly. Do you hear anything? Mom whispered. No, said Beanie. How about now? Yes, I can hear her. She says she loves me and she loved talking to us on the phone. And she said her cat Pookie did something funny. That's wonderful, said Mom. See how amazing the moon is? It's just like Noni's love. Even if you can't see it every day, it will always be with you. That makes me very happy. Me too, said Mom, and she gave Beanie an extra tight squeeze. The end. It sounds like when Beanie and her Noni were sending messages to each other, it made Beanie's love light shine, huh? Yeah. I wonder if we could send a message to each other, maybe through the moon. So tonight, maybe you might see it through your window, or you might go outside and take a look. So let's offer our peace first. I offer you peace. I offer you friendship. I offer you love. I hear your needs. I see your beauty. I care about your feelings. We are not alone. Let's work together. Goodbye, friends. Till next time.